What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for stopping by. Wanted to say thank you so much for 400 subscribers. I really appreciate that. Just kind of wanted to say that, get that out of the way. Thank you so much for that. I'm on a 2 week vacation break officially. I'm on vacation. It is so good. It feels so great. I got a lot of videos planned for next year, and let's keep it going, man. I got thoughts on Intergalactic, the new game that was shown at the Game Awards from Naughty Dog. It was the last game that was shown, and I got thoughts, man. I got ideas. I got just want to talk about this game. We got a pretty lengthy trailer, not really any gameplay. I mean, if you want to call it that, at the end where she strikes, it doesn't look like it could be in the engine, but I wouldn't call that gameplay. So the whole thing was pretty much a cinematic trailer. It seems like the internet is negative about this game, and that kind of confuses me on in a way, because I wanna mention the fact that this is Naughty Dog, and by the way, them working on a brand new game has me so excited, because as much as I love The Last of Us Part One and Two, some of my favorite games ever made. We'll talk a little bit more about The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, but this is Naughty Dog, man. This is their next game, and I'm so excited because I know what they're capable of. I know what they're all about. Some people are pretty hard on Neil Druckmann a lot of the times with his, ideas and what he brings to the table, whether you want to call it like political agendas or whatever. I'm not going to get deep into that, but he does gravitate towards a certain type of character or characters that he likes to make in his games. Obviously, we saw that in The Last of Us Part 2. And, like, that's a whole different conversation here. I'm I'm really just focused more about the fact that, like, Naughty Dog, in my opinion, is one of the best in the industry when it comes to just quality, single player story driven quality, bar none. Like, characters, story, immersion, everything. And the fact that The Last of Us Part 2 was able to run on the PlayStation 4 the way that game looked, I'm very confident that they're gonna deliver on the technicality front as well. They Naughty Dog is honestly one of the best in the industry, in my opinion. From they check all the boxes, from gameplay to story to graphics to everything. To sit here and not acknowledge what Naughty Dog has done, and watch their brand new trailer and be like, yeah, I don't know about this, like, that's crazy to me, son, because to me their resume speaks, and that's kind of what I really wanted to focus on in today's video, is the fact is the fact that, like, Naughty Dog is really, really good at what they do. Now let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the main character, because this is where it does get a little I guess challenging to talk about, or it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, the main character, with she's bald, man, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of the character they chose to go with. And what kills me is the fact that, like, Neil Druckmann is a fan of, like, masculine female characters. Dude, I'm all about that. I'm go for it. But do you have to make the character bald? Like, if we're gonna be playing this game as this character the whole game like that, yeah, I can see where people might have a problem with that. I can also see where people might have an issue. And here's the thing, man. Like, you can be excited for something but still criticize it, and that's kind of where I'm at. I am so excited for Naughty Dog Naughty Dog's next game. I am so excited from what I saw in this trailer. I love the 80s retro futuristic look. I freaking love it. I love the Porsche. I loved all the freaking things in the game. She was wearing the Adidas shoes, the Sony, I think Walkman player or whatever, or just I can't remember, but there was some Sony things in there. Just the 80s vibes, man. I'm excited for this game. I'm so excited for this game from what we saw. But, it's I think it's fair to say your piece. I think it's fair to be honest and be like, what are we doing here? And look, man, at the end of the day, if this is the game that they wanted to make, more power to them. I'm cool with that. That's what I love about video games, man. Let the developers make what they want and let the consumers, we're either going to like the product or we're going to hate it. I don't care at the end of the day what you create as long as I enjoy that product. Is the gameplay good? Am I immersed in your world? Am I enjoying the game? You know what I mean? Like it's all these things. Um am I a fan of what the character looks like? Not really. I'm not a fan of that. But at the end of the day, if the game is good, it hooks me in and it creates this place that I want to escape to. I don't care. And that's kind of the point I want to make here. Yeah, those are my 2 cents. And it seems like a lot of people are disingenuous when it comes to video games these days. And it's really, really weird. Like, people saw this trailer and they saw the character and they don't want to have a real conversation. They don't want to be honest. They look at this and they go straight to woke. And, that word obviously has been watered down. People abuse it. It doesn't really even have meaning anymore. But anyways, man, I don't want to ramble too long. I don't want to make this video too long, but those are my thoughts, dude. I'm excited for the next game from Naughty Dog. Not the biggest fan of what the main character looks like, but I don't care as long as the game looks good, plays good, and we know Naughty Dog has an amazing track record of making amazing games. So I'll just leave it at that, man. I'm really excited for Intergalactic, damn it. The Heretic Prophecy or whatever, man. It's got one hell of a name. But dude, I really like the trailer. I really like the vibes. Not a fan of the main character, but we'll see how that goes. And those are kind of my 2 cents, man. I am looking forward to what Naughty Dog is gonna do here with this game. And that's it, man. That's the video. I appreciate it if you made it this far. If you did, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.